Hello shed mates, welcome back to the hobby shed, and in this video we're going to be doing a little bit of TLC and a glow up on my Imperial Knight, which has been decked out as the Obsidian Knight. Now for the eagle-eyed amongst you, the Obsidian Knight was on the front cover of the White Dwarf weekly, back when it went weekly. It was on issue 7. Okay, and that's the first time I saw it, and I thought actually I quite like that paint job, and that's what I set out to do. It's took a bit of damage, got a few bits hanging off here and there, and we're going to do a bit of a glow up repair job, because it's a beautiful piece. I really went and worked hard on this. I went to town, I had LED light kits in it and everything, so it's worth the while of getting him back to his former glory. So let's take a look at it. First thing I'm going to do is just get an older brush and just dust it off. This is literally sat on shelves ages. The sad thing is it's not even seen the battle yet. Got a bit damaged there, haven't we? While we're in this position as well, I'll give you a look on the inside. Now I've designed this so it can just slide off. Okay, so inside what we've got is an LED light kit. Okay, and this has been designed that it would all come away by the looks of it. I'll have to glue it back into place here. With a battery housing 2032 battery. Sorry, flipping heck. Yeah, 2032 battery. I thought I bought the wrong one then. So that's that. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is I'll get rid of that green stuff there, and I will glue this into where this hole is. The idea is then I can quickly use my finger to depress the button. That was the original plan. Okay, so let's just have a look. Small green stuff here that I'll get rid of. So that's that. On either side. So we'll let that dry, and then we'll get the head back into place, because that's another nightmare bit. Right, now to get the head back on, and what I need to do is basically glue a little semicircle of plastic here and here, which allows me then to pop the head back into place here like this, and still allows a pivot mechanism. Okay, so the way I did last time, I put the glue on the actual circular piece. Oh, probably got a bit too much. I'm brave, I've not even got my glasses on, which is probably not just brave but kind of stupid. Let me get the glasses on. I'll just hold on to this circular piece. Right, okay. Head in position. What I'm able to do is I'll get the tweezers and get this into place without trying to touch anywhere else. Okay, that seems to have done it. We'll let that dry, and then the next thing to do is we'll get this armour piece, which basically glues this piece onto here. Okay, while we're in this stage, let's just, you can see it on the screen, it looks really kind of dirty. So that's the head glued back in. But while we're at this stage, I thought I'd just show you this. Very proud of my transfer skills here. Just make out that mortise transfer there. These were all part of the standard transfers you get with the Imperial Knight kit, so I was quite pleased that it gave me what I needed to be able to create my Obsidian Knight. Yeah, works quite well. Okay, what we'll do is we'll put that back into place for now. Okay, so that's the body done. Right, let's have a look at the base. Now, I had an old piece of plastic card looking thing. I always thought looked like a piece of eye-bar. Is that what you call it, an eye-bar? Don't know. I thought, yeah, that's worthy one day of putting it somewhere. And I drilled a couple of holes in it. Yeah, I think it looks quite part. I also had this piece, which was from one of the basing kits. Rotating it around, I just give the whole thing a coat of Astrogonite debris and Astrogonite itself. But the whole pièce de resistance, as you would say, is this L-Jar jet bike. Now, my pal Derek, D-Rack on Instagram, I'll put it at the bottom there, D-Rack. He gave me this years ago and I've had it sitting in my bits box, literally doing nothing. So this was a great bit of base debris that I could put in there and make it look like it had crashed a bit. Okay, so what we're going to do with the base, the first thing I'm going to do is maybe with a bit of Dawnstone is literally dry brush it with a lighter grey, help it pop a little better. Typhus corrosion maybe on some of this. You know, typhus corrosion down here, I think. Let's just slap that into play. There we go. And again now we'll let that dry a bit. But the plan is I'll get busy with some of my pigments. So this is going to help break some of this grey up. That's the pigments. I'm not even sure what my neck one compound is, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use some lead belcher and really get this one shook up a bit. The good thing about typhus corrosion, when it goes on, it really does leave quite a rough like top to it, so just slapping on a bit of lead belcher afterwards can make the difference. And I think we can call it with the base there. I think for now I'm quite happy with that. Got a bit more definition there. Yeah, simple. Okay, we're going to do some work on the weapon systems, and I'm going to start by putting some like weapon burn effects on the front of this. Now I've never really done it before, so I'll have a look and see how it goes. And we'll just try and glow up each of the weapons in turn, adding just some extra bits like we could do with some maybe I don't know, some colouring to go on there and finish that off. And same with the rocket launcher. I might just do all the rocket pods red and then just apply a bit of je ne sais quoi around the area and just keep going until we've got it kind of done. Yeah, it's just a glow up, little touches here and there just to make it look a little bit better, and then maybe a wash or two on the actual knight itself. So we're going to start with lead belcher, and then we'll work on to a bit of sepia, then we'll work in some blue, purple, and then finally a bit of badder black on the end. These are really old school inks I've got here. These go back a bit, but they still do the job, and that's the main thing. So let's start off with putting a bit of lead belcher in there. So you see where I've just kind of rough brushed it, whereas the barrels here can be maybe giving a bit more zesting onto it. Okay then, let's have a look. I'm going to start, I'll just add a bit of water to it. Okay, we'll work our way backwards into sepia. Don't know if it needs a little bit more, let's just see. I'll do it on this bottom area. Ah, that's a bit better, that's a bit better. We'll go with that. From there, we're going to go straight into little rinse. Not going to dry the brush too much. Azure blue now, let's get that into there and see how that looks. But we come a bit further back, okay? About there. Let's go with purple. Not really 100% at this stage of how we're looking, but we work. Keep going. Let's keep going. It's the first time I've done it. Let's keep going. Probably going to go from about here with the purple. And in there. I think maybe what I'll do is I'll let it dry. I think the wet blend started to make it a bit too iffy. In the meantime, while we're waiting for that to dry, we will make a start on the rocket pods. let's go back to this. And it's not looking too bad, it's not looking too bad. I think what I might do is just go over again with the blue bit. How's that looking? I think that's already looking a bit better. I mean, if you've done this before, leave a link or, you know, leave your comments. I'd be quite happy to learn from somebody's, you know, somebody else's efforts. Quite happy to do that. All that's left to do finally was to add the new battery, test the lights, and yeah, we were good to go. So that's it done. I'm happy that we're at a stage again where it can go back on the shelf. Very pleased with how it's come out, and I'm really enjoying, like, you know, sometimes you can go back to a model, do a bit of a glow up on it with some new things that you've got, or new skills that you've learnt perhaps, and give it a bit of a fresh lease of life. I've still got a few of the other weapons to paint up, but I can do them slow time when I've got a minute. But yeah, really happy with this, and here's the finished article.